Nebraska, played at Wayne State, earning a bachelor's degree and a master's from Central Missouri State. He's in his first season as Tulane's Director of Player Development. He spent the previous 3 years at Tennessee Tech, where he worked with linebackers and special teams, as well as serving as a defensive coordinator. He's previously coached at Purdue, Arizona State, Montana State, Central Missouri, and Eastern Kentucky, as well as Blinn Junior College. Tulane, coming off of a huge quadruple overtime win over Louisiana Lafayette, will play at UMass Saturday afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Please give a warm greeting to New Orleans Sports Foundation Quarterback Club. Welcome to Donn Landholm of Tulane University. Don?
Thank you. Appreciate everyone coming out today. Really means a lot to be able to represent Tulane. As indicated, we're all in our first year at Tulane. My exact title is Director of Recruiting Operations, and under that umbrella falls player personnel, player development, and all those related things. And I really want to appreciate all the high school coaches. One of the reasons I got into coaching was because of my high school coaches. And I coached 5 years at the high school level in Nebraska. And I admire what you guys do, because 5 years is enough for me. I mean, all the things that you guys do, and the mentoring, and being a parent, everything like that, it is tremendous. And when you look at the game, if we don't have you guys, we don't have Tulane, we don't have LSU, we don't have the Saints. It all starts with you guys and your program. So we are certainly very appreciative of everything you do. And anything we can do for you at Tulane, please don't hesitate to come by, because as I mentioned, you guys are the grassroots of everything football-wise. And obviously our game is, for lack of a better word, a little bit under attack with all the injuries and all those things. And so in order to keep the game going, we've got to make sure that we do things right. And it really all starts with you guys. And again, as I mentioned a few moments ago, we're really appreciative of everything that you all do in keeping the game going, because it certainly means a lot to us. And I'm glad to see a couple guys with some gray hair like me, because those of us that have been around for a while, it certainly means a lot to us. At Tulane, we're obviously in our first year. One of the things we're doing from a recruiting standpoint, coming in as we did, we have 9 full-time coaches that get out on the road, recruit. We start in the city. We have all 9 coaches that are responsible for anywhere from 5 to 7 schools in the city. From that point, we branch out into the state, and then we have coaches that are responsible for different areas of the state as well. So the city of New Orleans and the state of Louisiana are very, very critical to us in our recruiting process. Obviously, this will be our first completed recruiting class coming up, and we are trying to be as thorough as we possibly can in the recruiting process. And again, understanding that recruiting is really a multifaceted thing. There are a lot of good players out there, and a lot of times guys don't get offered scholarships, not because they're not good players, but because we do have a limited number of scholarships. And we've got to pass out those 85 scholarships to 11 offensive positions, 11 defensive positions, as well as special teams guys. And then when you throw in the academic component, it becomes a little more restrictive. So obviously there's a lot of things, and a lot of times there are numerous good players that we don't necessarily offer scholarships to, but it's not reflective of anything but our particular needs at that particular time. So again, with that being said, listening to all you guys talk, we're playing at UMass this week. After hearing about all these different rivalries, I'm about ready to ask Coach if he can leave me behind. And I'd like to come around and check out some of the ball games, because it sounds like it's going to be a great weekend here in the city. But with that being said, anything that we can do, any way that we can help you out, we're glad to do it. As I mentioned, we start inside out at Tulane, starting here in the city and expanding from that point. Right now, our recruiting, we think, is going well. We're going to get up to 25 commitments. We're at about 15 or 16 right now. NCAA rules don't allow us to talk about specifics. A number of the coaches, I know our coaches have been in your schools. We're recruiting guys from your schools, and we're going to continue to do that. But we're very appreciative of the welcome we've had in New Orleans. We're very excited about the things we've got going on at Tulane. Obviously, we had a big win for ourselves on Saturday night. We're hoping that will springboard us on to bigger and better things. We're in a little bit of a transition, as you are anytime you come into a new program, with schemes and personnel. And as you watch us, you might notice we're playing different people, rotating people in and out, and we're trying to find people that fit what we do. And again, that's part of the whole process, and obviously I'm preaching to the choir in some ways with you all, because you guys know what it is to try to find that right fit for the right person at the right position that can perform when the lights come on. So with that being said, anything, as I mentioned before, that we all can do for you, please don't hesitate to stop by, call us. We're there all the time. We look forward to developing more relationships with everyone here in the city. And again, good luck to everyone on Friday night. We'll look forward to checking out the scores as we're on the road this weekend. Thank you.